All right, I gotta take some time to address this here.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
You catch the latest jaw-dropping twist in celebrity scandals? On the very same day Diddy was arrested, Marjorie Harvey filed for divorce from Steve Harvey. Coincidence? Many think not. This timing has sparked a flurry of rumors linking Steve Harvey, the beloved TV host and comedian, to Diddy's unraveling downfall. Let's break down how it all came to this.
This took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs.
In case you missed it, Diddy, yes, Puff Daddy to some, has been arrested on serious charges: conspiracy, trafficking, and other disturbing accusations that have shaken the entertainment world. But Diddy's problems aren't just his own. As his fall grows larger, it's creating a ripple effect that may drag others down with him, and one of those people could be Steve Harvey. Yes, the same Steve Harvey known for his dad jokes and smiles might now be caught in Diddy's storm.
I think in federal court and for these charges, they would say it's routine, but in the public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, I mean, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail.
Let's rewind. For years, Diddy has been a titan in the entertainment industry, building an empire through music, business ventures, and a flashy lifestyle. However, behind the glitz, there's a darker side. Diddy's infamous parties, once rumored to be the hottest events in town, are now being exposed for what they truly were: wild, scandalous gatherings where anything could happen. And guess who's rumored to have attended some of these outrageous soirees? None other than Steve Harvey.
And Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact
Steve Harvey, renowned for his sharp suits, motivational speeches, and image as the ultimate family man, has built his brand on being a self-made success. Rising from humble beginnings in Cleveland, he became one of Hollywood's most beloved figures. So when rumors surfaced linking him to Diddy's notorious parties, fans were left in shock. Could it be true? Could Steve Harvey really have been involved in the same circle that's now unraveling amidst Diddy's downfall?
Special housing unit is a 24-hour lockdown unit, which means that any movement within that unit is controlled and coordinated, and no inmate moves outside of his cell without being in full restraints, to include leg irons, handcuffs, a belly chain, and at least 2, if not 3 staff members escorting them.
Where there's smoke, there's often fire. Speculation is growing that Steve Harvey wasn't just an innocent bystander at Diddy's infamous gatherings. Rumors suggest he may have known far more than he ever let on. With the serious charges Diddy is now facing, it's not hard to imagine that other big names could be implicated. Diddy has mingled with A-listers for years, and now Steve's name is being caught in the fallout. Why now, though? Diddy's arrest seems to have opened a Pandora's box of secrets, dragging Steve Harvey's reputation into the fray.
And I remember, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
What's really grabbing attention is the timing of Marjorie Harvey's decision to file for divorce. It's almost too perfect on the very day Diddy is arrested. Marjorie is distancing herself from Steve. Some speculate she knows something big is about to unfold and is making a strategic move to protect her assets. With Steve's fortune reportedly in the hundreds of millions from his TV shows, book deals, and business ventures, this could be a preemptive strike against potential lawsuits and scandals. If Steve is linked to Diddy's mess, legal battles for his wealth may be on the horizon.
This is the end of the Diddy story, as we know.
Here's where it gets even more intriguing. Marjorie and Steve's relationship, which always seemed picture perfect, might not have been as flawless as it appeared. The couple, known for blending their families and looking like a romance novel on red carpets, has faced whispers of trouble behind the scenes for years. In fact, rumors of divorce have circulated long before Diddy's arrest, suggesting that cracks in their relationship were present all along, though the public was unaware of how serious things had become.
Marjorie, the thing that Marjorie's not telling you all.
Telling everybody's
Yes,
business. Okay, now don't let me start telling Steve business.
Now, with Diddy's arrest, it seems everything is coming to a head. Speculation is rife that Marjorie's sudden decision to file for divorce isn't just about ending her marriage, it's about safeguarding the Harvey empire. If Steve's rumored connection to Diddy becomes fully exposed, Marjorie's wealth could be at risk of entanglement in the fallout. It makes perfect sense that she would want to secure her share of the fortune before everything potentially blows up.
Evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named.
But here's where it gets murkier. Numerous conspiracy theories suggest this divorce might be a strategic move. What if Marjorie and Steve had been planning this for months, anticipating Diddy's arrest was inevitable? By filing for divorce now, they could be attempting to distance their assets from the looming legal trouble Steve may face. In other words, this could all be an elaborate ploy to protect their wealth from potential legal ramifications.
I saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy. Yikes. She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse.
And let's not forget that Marjorie isn't exactly a stranger to scandal. Those paying attention to her past know that she has had some questionable connections. Her first 2 husbands were involved in significant criminal enterprises, which raises doubts about her innocence in this situation. If anything, Marjorie knows how to navigate sticky circumstances, and some would argue she has been preparing for a moment like this her entire life.
Please, stop ignoring the red flags in your relationship and thinking you can change a man.
But let's not jump too far ahead. At the heart of this drama is a relationship that once appeared to be the ultimate Hollywood love story. Steve and Marjorie Harvey have been married for over a decade, and from the outside looking in, it seemed they had it all: fame, fortune, and a blended family that Steve often celebrated on his shows. Marjorie stood by his side during some of his most significant moments, and together, they seemed like an unstoppable power couple.
But what would you say? What's been the key to our success?
The fact that you respect me and I respect you.
So, what went wrong? Was Diddy's arrest the final nail in the coffin for their marriage, or had issues been brewing long before that? A closer look reveals that cracks in their relationship have been apparent for some time. Steve has been noticeably stressed in recent months, with rumors of tension between him and Marjorie over their finances. Some speculate that Steve has been throwing himself into work more than ever, a common sign that things aren't going well at home.
Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest the guy who came to New York to turn himself in.
Yeah. Whatever the case, Marjorie's decision to file for divorce on the same day as Diddy's arrest is hardly a coincidence. It seems almost as if she anticipated the impending fallout and chose to act before it was too late. Can you blame her? With Diddy's reputation in tatters and Steve's name now potentially linked to those scandals, Marjorie is simply doing what anyone in her position would, protecting herself and her financial future.
Clearly, there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
But here's the kicker: some speculate that Marjorie isn't merely trying to shield herself from the scandal. She's been plotting her exit from her marriage with Steve for years. Diddy's arrest may have provided the perfect opportunity for her to finally make her move. If Steve ends up entangled in Diddy's downfall, Marjorie can distance herself from the situation and assert that she had no involvement. Conversely, if Steve navigates the fallout unscathed, she still walks away with a significant portion of his wealth.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
So is Marjorie a victim in all of this, or is she playing the long game? It's hard to say for sure, but one thing's clear: she's not sticking around to find out. Filing for divorce on the day of Diddy's arrest was a bold move that has everyone talking. As rumors about Steve's potential involvement in Diddy's dark side continue to swirl, this divorce is set to become even messier. Now, let's delve into the theories regarding Steve's connection to this scandal. Many speculate that Steve has attended several of Diddy's infamous parties over the years. These gatherings weren't your typical celebrity get-togethers. They were rife with questionable activities behind closed doors. Despite Steve's carefully crafted squeaky clean public image, whispers suggest he may not have been as innocent as he appeared.
Hung the phone up, I went upstairs, I said, Marjorie down, I said, Marjorie, we got a problem. When I explained it to her, Marjorie started crying.
Consider the potential fallout if evidence emerges linking Steve Harvey to the scandals surrounding Diddy. Such revelations would dramatically undermine the wholesome persona Harvey has cultivated over the years. His entire career hinges on being a relatable, family-oriented figure, dispensing relationship advice and sharing light-hearted humor. If it turns out he was entangled in Diddy's controversial circle, the public's perception of him would be irrevocably altered. However, navigating the entertainment industry for decades has equipped Steve with the skills to manage his public image. If he has been involved in any unsavory activities, he's likely taken significant steps to conceal them. But as Diddy faces increasing legal challenges, the likelihood of others speaking out grows, posing a serious threat to Steve's carefully maintained reputation.
Stand-up comedian, entertainer, television host, family man. But most importantly, I happen to be a man of faith.
The timing of these developments is particularly precarious for Steve Harvey. As a prominent figure in entertainment with several television shows and business interests anchored in his polished image, any confirmation of these rumors could jeopardize his career significantly. The fallout might not only tarnish his reputation, but also lead to financial repercussions, especially if Marjorie's divorce proceeds, and she claims a substantial portion of his wealth. This combination of potential career collapse and financial loss could fundamentally alter the trajectory of his life and legacy.
Wrote every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were gone.
Marjorie is no stranger to scandal and adept at navigating the treacherous waters of Hollywood. If she is indeed distancing herself from Steve to shield herself from the fallout of his potential ties to Diddy, it's a savvy strategy. After all, preserving her own reputation is paramount, especially as the storm surrounding Steve intensifies. However, skepticism about her motives is growing. Given her history with dubious characters before marrying Steve, some speculate that this divorce could be yet another calculated move in a series of strategic decisions. The question remains, is she truly a victim, or does she have her own agenda at play?
Clients describe MDC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been in.
This raises a critical question: is Marjorie genuinely a victim in this scenario, or is she executing a plan of her own? Diddy's arrest might have provided the perfect opportunity for her to take decisive action and secure her financial future. Many speculate that she has been strategizing her exit for some time, and with Steve's name now entangled in the controversy, she's seizing the moment to distance herself while she can. Critics point out that Marjorie is no stranger to dubious associations. Her past is filled with ties to questionable figures. These revelations cast a shadow on the seemingly flawless socialite image she has maintained alongside Steve for the past decade, suggesting that there's far more. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think there's more to this story than meets the eye? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.